Are you comfortable in your career? Do you feel well when you're in your job, in the workplace? Are you feeling and being in the right place with the things that you are doing there? Do you find the right place between being a woman and being a leader? Is this something natural for you, or do you have sometimes a feeling that you have to force yourself into a certain way of being? I do this video now because I would like to share some of my experiences, and I think that it is helpful, especially for women who are starting off their career or who are in their first or second leadership role and who still have quite a lot of way in front of them that they can shape according to what they really want and what they really need. So let me speak a little bit about my own story. I raised up the whole career ladder. I climbed it all up. I started as a secretary in a very simple role, and then I climbed step by step by step until I reached the executive committee of an international pharmaceutical group. And during all this time, and the more I stepped up, the less comfortable I felt where I was. I had always this feeling of not deserving the role that I have. I was always feeling of, this is too good for me somehow, because inside of myself, I never felt good enough. I always had a lot of self-doubts. And I made my whole career building on my performance. And at the same time, I was never really then comfortable in my place because I was permanently somehow stressed out by the idea that if I don't perform the next thing as well as I did before, I will maybe lose the job, or people will think I'm not up to it anymore. And I permanently put myself under a tremendous amount of pressure to appear very professional, performance-driven, much tougher than I truly was. And if there's one advice which I would like to give, and which is for me really close to my heart, and I think for you it can be interesting as well, is that ask yourself genuinely and honestly who you really are, and then stick to it. Be true to yourself. I wasn't. I all the time played a role of a businesswoman, but in my heart I was still the little girl that I was 30 years ago. And this is why I felt awkward. I didn't feel myself. I didn't even accept, this new self of being a businesswoman, because I was one. I still am one. And getting to the stage where you really feel who you are, and where you are the person, how you are actually inside of yourself, this is when you reach a level of authenticity that makes a big difference in every single thing you do throughout the day.